There is so many flaws that we need to find from all the great characters that we all know and love in movie history. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop187. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, it is time once again for another top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And I thought about this top 5 list today in my very own head. I was thinking to myself, what will happen if I made a top 5 list of all the good characters that we all know and love from our childhood to adulthood, who does have a couple of major flaws here and there, and they need to know about it right away, if you know what I mean. So anyway, for my top 5 list of the day is the top 5 best movie characters who does have flaws. And there is so many flaws to be found in these beloved characters. You know, for some of the characters who did something terribly wrong, or they made a mistake, or we should feel sorry for them for what the heck they have done to their loved ones, or someone who's very important to them, or they did a crime that they truly commit, or whatever. There'll be too many good characters that we all know and love who did have flaws, or just some people out there who have no idea what the heck they're doing for all of their lives. So anyway, I'm just gonna pick only 5 good characters who does have flaws, and I just feel so sorry for them all the way from start to finish. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 5 best movie characters who does have flaws, and they need to know about it right here in their very own mind. So let's get this started. Coming at number 5 goes to Matthew Scudder from A Walk Among the Tombstones. And yes, ladies and dudes, we already know that Liam Neeson deserves to be one of the best actors of all time, who played so many great characters here and there, who knows about their flaws. Well, except for Michael from Third Person. He doesn't know about his major flaws, about what he had done in his life. You know, for all the bad things that happen in Third Person, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's really, really hard for me to pick which one of these characters who has the biggest flaws the most. But I'll go with this one. I love Matthew Scudder. He's a good, interesting character. And I really do feel sorry for this guy. He did have a very big major flaw that he did back from 8 years ago. You know, he was a cop. He got involved in the bar. He got completely drunk. And he was trying to kill those men as soon as he can. But sadly, he killed one person by accident, and he did not notice about it. So this is the reason why he has to quit being a cop and be a private detective, or just an unlicensed private detective, so he could solve some very important mysteries and all that stuff. And I just feel sorry for him in this film, and there's nothing else I could say. So this really cool character deserves to be at number 5. Coming at number 4 goes to Hector from Coco. I really love Hector. I will say for Hector, he's truly one of the most misunderstood characters I have ever seen in a Pixar film. And I feel very, very sorry for him for what had happened to him many years ago. He did make a very big mistake of his life. I know he wants to be a musician, he wants to make his family proud, and all he ever wanted is to be with Coco. And I'm sure that his biggest mistake that he'll ever regret is not seeing his daughter for a very long time. And this poor guy did have a few flaws in his life. You know, for being away from home for a very long time. He hadn't seen his family for who knows how long. And all he ever wanted is to be with his daughter, Coco. I just feel so sorry for this guy, so I have nothing else to say. So, Hector deserves to be at number 4. Coming at number 3 has to go to Bruce Banner from The Incredible Hulk, the 2008 version. Yes, there are some good Marvel's characters out there who did have very bad flaws here and there, but I think I'd rather pick Bruce Banner for this list. And I know that his most biggest flaw that he'll ever regret in his life is running away from home. He hadn't seen his girlfriend Betty for a very long time, and he was trying to hide himself away from the government so nobody will know about his secret that he transformed to one of the most greatest superheroes of all time, who's green and he's always been mad all the time. I just feel so sorry for this character, and he's very, very misunderstood. That's why the Incredible Hulk deserves to be one of the most underrated superheroes of all time, along with Ant-Man. So, it's hard for me to say about him too, so, well, he deserves to be at number 3. Coming at number 2 has to go to Hana from Wolf Children. And another good animated character I really do love, who also knows her flaws as well. And I will say her most biggest flaw about her life is how the heck she's going to take care of her kids, since she doesn't know how to take care of her own kids, who are really wolves. And well, if you pay attention to the picture, yeah, her kids had transformed into wolves, and she has no idea how the heck she's going to raise them while they are wolves. And she did the best she could to teach them how to be human and wolf at the same time. But she really does wish her secretly married husband was still alive, and maybe he can teach her about how to raise her children for be both human and wolf at the same time. But she did the very best that she could. And she tried to be a very good mother to both of her kids, while her secretly married husband is up here in heaven watching over them. So, she deserves to be at number 2. And finally, my number 1 best movie character of all time, who knows about his flaws the most, is truly Dan from Fatal Attractions. Yes, Dan has to be the most biggest good character of all time who does have flaws. After all, this guy had a very decent storyline, he has a decent personality and attitude, and he will feel his regrets about betraying his own family and getting involved with this woman named Alex just for the weekend. And he knows that having an affair with Alex is completely wrong. And he wished he could find a way to fix this problem, but sadly he can't. No wonder Michael Douglas did do a very good job of playing a very good, decent character who has a whole lot of regrets for what the heck he did wrong. And he portrayed his family so badly, and he wished he could find a way to set things right. You know, never to get involved with another woman who is maybe, well, you get the idea. It's so hard for me to say. So anyway, Dan from Fatal Attractions deserves to be the number 1 best movie character of all time who knows the very important things about having flaws in his life, I guess. This is a very hard list to do. So anyway, ladies and dudes, that is my top 5 best characters that we all know and love who does have major flaws in their lives. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your most favorite movie character of all time who knows about his or her flaws, about what the heck they have done for all their lives? Well, whichever these characters are from a movie that you loved, please leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time for my next videos to come, like movie reviews. I will return to top 10 lists very soon. Whenever I can get there, I will do more quick videos, more bloopers, and more top 5 lists to come. Well, you already know me, since I do a whole lot of good, interesting videos here and there. So, I'll be back for my next one. Okay? So, I'll see you guys later and sayonara.